Now, no, nothing can move you.
Well, good day, good day. Welcome to another episode of the Bobby Brown Show on the go. I'm not going to be with you here long, but I've been checking my emails lately, and I've been checking some of the chats, and people have been asking me, where you at, Rob? We got the election going on. Where are you? We need you, bruh. We need your opinions. We need your mentality, your mindset. Well, I've been, hitting the gym a little bit, doing a little something, trying to get my Billy Guns up. But honestly speaking, let me talk to you for a second. 2000 I don't even know what year we on. 2023 was a kind of tough year for me. I started off with some struggles. I'm blessed to have my mother and dad with me, and I want to do whatever I can to be an assistant to them, whatever way I can. And one of the ways that we try to participate is doing whatever we can to support our family financially. And that's what I try to do as much as I can. I'm not rich in the natural by any means, but I'm working on my wealth. I've been re-engaged with my business, getting some training. My job is trying to prepare me to be supervisor. I had to work some things out to try to find and get a schedule the way I want, because I have a business during the day, job at night, and both of them was conflicting with each other. And I'm busting out these phone calls, trying to set up appointments, go out and do these presentations, trying to lock down an enrollment process to get people on my services, and at the same time doing some video editing, chopping for ministries. I started a business to help churches build an online presence, and that's starting to move like I want it to. Basically, if I get about 15, 20 contracts, I can come off my job if they're committed to a year contract. So trying to build that business, and at the same time, have a lady friend trying to build a relationship with her. And then I got these 3 channels that I love. Winning with Love with Bobby, where I teach on love. It's more of a spiritual, mental channel on the same network. Then you got the Big Raw Reviews, where I review it all from hot dogs to your grandma jaws. I had 10 on doing a lot of traveling that year. And last but not least, the Bobby Brown Show. It's an election year, and we were trying to kick up and get this thing going for the 2024 election. Who are you picking? Neither one of these turkeys. Okay. I don't care what nobody else got to say. I don't support, vote, empower, pathological lying, bigot, racist with rape allegations, especially when they're not repentant toward it. Joe Biden is not repentant toward it, and Trump is not. You got the low-key, calm, slick, sly racists. Then you got the bold, up-front, brash racists. And honestly speaking, I'd rather have you up front in my face than be that sneaky type. Either way, I'm not giving you no energy, no support, none of you. Now, if y'all want to give that person some energy support, that's fine on you. I'm talking about me. If you claim that you love me with the love of God, you got to love me. You cannot kick me to the curb. You can't treat me any other different, because God don't treat me any other different. And if I fell out with you for some reason, you got to restore me. You can't have true repentance. You can't have true reconciliation. You can't have true forgiveness without restoration. That's something I teach on my Winning with Love channel, and which I'm going to get back into that heavy. I plan on doing a lot of traveling this year, so Big Route Reviews is going to be reviewing different hotels, blah, 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 because these are things I like to do. And because politics kind of, sometimes it can make me depressed if I allow it, seeing the imagery and hearing the things and the political push here, the political push there, and the pressure on individuals to accept this and accept that, and to force and cram things down our throat. I ain't with that. And it can get me kind of a little in my flesh, and, you push me too wrong, I'm liable to say, you know what I mean. So to keep a peace, I have a balance. My Wrestle Bob network, I love wrestling. I mean, pro wrestling. I'm talking about The Rock, Daniel Bryan's. I love that stuff. So that's my get out. That channel is my get out. Traveling and experiencing food and clothing and the environment. That's my get out. Working on my job is work. This political channel is work. It's no fun. It's not a hobby. I take it serious. So I've been away mainly because I experienced some depression this year. I try to hide it as much as I can, and most, the people who didn't understand me and didn't even inquire to see if I was okay, never sat me down to talk to me and things like that. But I persevered. I'm not going to get to the point where I get into, negative thinking about me staying on this earth. I love me some me. But yeah, I get depressed seeing some things and, wishing I can fix it and things like that. I recently had a few people in my life that's close to me passed away. 2 sons in the faith, 2 sons that I grew up since they were kids. I was a big brother to them, big uncle. They call me Big Unc. Young, passed away, and, of course, I'm going to try to be there to be for the home going and, spending money, hotel stay and stuff like that, money that I really didn't have on me at the time. But, you make those sacrifices and just trust God to make up for it. And then what really hit me, one of my first supporters on the show that I met, you probably know her, Antoinette Dempsey. Beautiful sister out of Atlanta, worked for the Department of Labor, Bernie Sanders supporter. We met in D.C. I had a good time hanging out in D.C., going to the museums and stuff like that evening, and we kind of gotten a liking to each other. This was back during the first Bernie run, 2016. So we developed a friendship, and it's just a coincidence, she stayed not too far from my sister in Atlanta, but her mom was born and raised around the same time as my mom in the same neighborhood. So, so we built a friendship off that, and there was a chance that it could have became a little more romantic. I'm not going to front. But when her mom passed away, she started experiencing some deep depression. And at that time, I'm in New York. I'm not really trying to do a long-distance relationship. And I met a beautiful young lady here in New York that I took a liking to and started putting my energy on her. 3 years of energy, So, but when I found out she passed away, it really hurt me because we kept constant communication on and off, no funny business, nothing like that. Hey, what's up? How you doing? How's life? How you okay? You need anything? Blah blah blah. Hey, I'm gonna be in the area. So, let's hang. Blah blah. Little stuff like that. When her mom passed away, it really hit her hard, and she really needed somebody to be by her side. Mine is she went through a terrible divorce at the same time. All this stuff piling on her. And trying to be a friend without going too far, because I do have a lady friend. And one time she went through such a deep depression, and she asked me to come to Atlanta. And I'm like, I ain't got that kind of money. And then my lady friend ain't going to take likely to that. And I know we're just friends, but some people just wouldn't understand. They'll assume I'm trying to get with you, and really not. Next thing I know, she went to Ghana. So I'm thinking, okay, she in Ghana. She going to have some fun. Enjoy your life, girl. And, she was looking good. She lost weight, man. And, she just freely divorced, had a divorce partner and everything. She was living life golden. And I talked to her by video chat on the phone, and she was in Ghana at a festival, and I'm thinking she living her best life. So, of course, I didn't bother her the next month. I'm communicating like once a month or something like that. So when I didn't hear back from her, I thought it was strange. But I didn't press it, But eventually I'm like, yo, where you at, man? What's up? I mean, I haven't heard from you in months. Are you good? And nothing. So I'm like, maybe she just decided to go off grid. I mean, the mother thing is tearing her up. Politics is tearing her up because she worked for the Department of Labor. And she needed a break. We all need a break. Well, so one day I decided to hit her up again. Nothing. Then I looked on her timeline, and I saw the condolences we miss you. And I'm like, this is like months, 4 or 5 months later. And couldn't find out she passed away. And I'm adding two and two. She was depressed. She was trying to get out of depression. She was going to Ghana. I'm thinking, did she go off grid in Ghana and she's still alive? Or did she actually die? And she actually died. Then coupled with that, with my mom, I want to make sure my mom get everything she wants. And sometimes I'm not able to do as much as I want to for my mom financially, knowing that I have my own situations here too. And I give it all up for my mom. But then my dad lost his wife, and now he's a newly widower. And don't get me wrong, Pop's in almost 80 years old, but Pop's a good-looking dude and can pull him. He's a little player, and I got to kind of back him up on some of these women at the church that finds him free now, and trying to get in where they could fit in. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling my dads to do whatever you know, just leave them big women alone, because you got a heart murmur, and I don't need you trying to pick up no big woman, trying to get your thing on, and it burst. Chill, relax, and mourn your wife. Don't let nobody rush you into nothing. Take your time. Life is short, but make sure you get quality life during that short time. Make sure it's quality. Take your time. God got you. So dealing with him and that heart murmur, and then I'm in a position where anything happened, I'm going to have to pull out of New York and make my way down there to spend some time with them. And then my lady friend, I wanted to do right by her, and I had to kind of work out some adjustment, rearrange some things, change my weekday schedule so I can spend some time with her every other weekend. But yet at the same time, might have to go see my dad one weekend a month. Might have to see my mom once every 90 days. And do I have that kind of money to roll like that? I'm not a baller. I'm a working man. I'm a union man. 32 BJ, stand up, I'm a regular guy. So juggling through these things, I haven't been there for people like they want me to be, because I'm trying to be there for everybody. Trying to be there for my lady friend, but yet we got some problems because I'm not able to be there for her. I'm not calling her often because I'm a musician. Songs come out of me. We've talked about it. There's some times where I'm just, hey, baby, look, I got a few songs I need to bump out, record them and stuff like that. You might not hear me for a week, but it's all good. I may have my days when I don't want to be bothered, but it's all good. You might, you know what I mean? And just a whole bunch of stuff, trying to do whatever I can to please everybody, including you guys. Then I had to take some time to step back, because between the deaths, between the juggling of trying to please everybody I love, I begin to stop focusing on me, because I'm no good to anybody unless I'm good to me. And that's why I had to drop off grid for a while. And of course, me not being the type of person to, kiss everybody behind and do for everybody. And, I'll do for you, but it's not going to be the way you want me to do for you. Let me put it this way. You people at the audience, I don't mind coming up here, but some cases I'm not going to be able to come up here because, I can't do for you. I can't come every week because I work a job. I do video editing. I told you I got the church ministry, online presence business. I got this. I got a lot of stuff going on. So that's why this ended up being once a week. And my wrestling podcast once a week. Big Rod Review whenever I go out to travel. Trying to get a balance to my life so I don't drive myself crazy. And to all the people that's in my life, I just want to let you know that I do love you. I do care about you. Certain things, I'm not a lay down and let somebody run over me type person, but some things I will challenge you on. Some things I will approach you on in love. And some things I'll come to you and ask you about you and try to understand you. And, so to make a long story short, it's been a tough year, but this year is going to be better. And despite I might have lost some things that I really love and I wish I didn't have to lose, I'm pressed forward. This year, I plan on doing more things. I got my job right where I want it. Get my weekends off. I can, you know, uh, credit is getting up there pretty good. I was going to buy a car, but New York, you don't want to drive. Working on getting my license. That's going to in the field of business that I'm in. That's going to give me more money. Building my clientele for the video editing business as much as I can. Working on that. Trying to have my fun with you guys as much as I can on here. Matter of fact, my mom is going to be in town. Well, close by. I ain't going to tell you where. And I get a chance to go see her and my great grand nieces and nephew. And, you know, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to take my lady friend because me and her not together no more. But it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. I'm here for all you guys, even her. I'm here for all you guys because I love you all and I care about you all. And I just want to make sure everybody have a good life. And that's it. And no matter whether you're going through depression, speak up, talk, hit me in the inbox. Let's chat about it. You know, I may not meet you somewhere because I don't know you like that. But we can chat it up on a video chat or whatever. If you go through something, you need some advice or something about life, love, relationship, hit me up on the Winning with Love channel. Subscribe, like, and share. We talk about all that good stuff. I'm going to be back on there soon, re-engaging with my teaching series. One of them is going to talk about the power of restoration and how you got to be a person to be quick to repent, quick to forgive, and quick to restore. I'm going to talk about that on there. And some of you on here, you can't find it in your heart to ask somebody to say, I'm sorry, forgive me. You got to get out of that. I'm not talking about that on that. Then you got you're the type. Then you got some of you guys out here. Somebody did you wrong, and you just forget them. They can kiss my black behind. I don't want to have nothing to do with them no more. That's you're not gonna flow in real love. You know, people say love is love. No, love is not love. There's so many facets of love and so many different types of love, and the things that we think is love is not love. It's emotional, spiritual, and physical intimacy. That is not love. Love is way on a higher order than that. But let me shut up. Those are the things that I teach on the Winning with Love with Bobby podcast, which is also on Spotify too. So this is where I've been. Where you been, Rob? I've been here. Just been going through some things. Just like you. Just been hiding it. Been laying low. Yeah, brother. Hurt here sometimes. Just like you. You can find me wallowed up sometimes. You know. And let me tell you something. If you ever see me cry, run. No, I'm saying. Now, it take a lot for me to cry, but believe me, I cry on the inside. Occasionally, I cry on the outside. And when you think I don't hear you, I hear you the most. I may not act like it. One thing about me, I try, and it's not good. And this is one thing about we men. We've been taught, especially black men, you don't cry. You don't soften your heart. Stand firm and show a strong face. And oftentimes, that's not good. That's going to make things worse. Now, how you cry, where you break down, where you seek your need, where you seek attention, where you seek love, where you seek an ear to listen, you have to be strategic on that. But you seek it. You seek it. My last female lady friend was literally my best friend. I mean, we had our issues and things. Well, we never had an argument, never fought a fight. I mean, we pick on each other. She pick on my stomach, my toes, you know, and my flat butt, you know, stuff like that. And I pick on her singing every now and then, you know, and the wigs that she wearing, stuff like that. But that's it. The genuinely loved her. I mean, I wasn't able to be there like she wanted me to be there in some cases, and sometimes there was a miscommunication and stuff like that. But never wavered my love for her. And most of the people who know me, they don't doubt my love for them. They know I love them. It just sometimes it hurt when somebody doubt my love, but that's not on me. It's on you. Why are you doubting? And if you're doubting, it's up to you to get the faith, not me. It's not up for me to build faith in you. It's up for you to build faith in you. And that's a message for everybody. Stop looking at everybody to make you self-sufficient, to make you secure, to make you strong. Stop looking to political parties. Stop looking to a political leader. Stop even looking to your family members, even the person that you love. Look to you. You have to build the faith in you when it comes to dealing with family, friends, finances, relationship, the whole 9 yards. You have to start planting the seed of faith in you so you can believe. Don't expect them to make you believe. You have to believe yourself. And any kind of doubt coming away, don't look to them to remove the doubts. It's not up to them to remove the doubts. It's up to you to get into whatever necessary thing you need to get into to remove the doubt on your own. Anyway, I'm back, and I'm going to be dealing with some political issues. It's not going to be as often as you think it's going to be, but it will be some offer. Now, I'm going to get off here and get on my fun podcast, and that's the Wrestle Bob podcast. It's a new podcast I'm doing because I love wrestling. It's WrestleMania season, and I know it's fake. I know it's entertainment, but so are most of your friends and families out here. They're fake and entertaining too. Anyway, I'm going to holler at you later. Peace.